Anyone who has watched this channel knows that we sometimes have to cover some rough subjects. This week's episode is a little different. It is a lighthearted and fun little story, but one that is fascinating in its potential implications. Clownfish went from relative obscurity to superstars of the sea following the release of the movie Finding Nemo. Its principal character is an adorable little fella who seems to get along with just about everyone. This is a bit of a fable, as in the ocean clownfish can be pretty aggressive in guarding their home and small colony. In fact, the common clownfish is only one of 30 species of anemone fish, which are often identified by their stripes. Here's where it gets interesting. While a common clownfish generally gets along well with other types of anemone fish, he really doesn't want to hang around with other common clownfish outside his family. Guarding his turf, he can get quite aggressive in keeping potential competitors away. So the question is, with all these species of fish being so similar, how does the common clownfish determine who to chase away? According to a study published in the Journal of Experimental Biology, common clownfish might decide whether or not to attack a visitor by simply counting the number of stripes on their body. To test this, Dr. Kina Hayashi from the Okinawa Institute of Science and Technology in Japan raised young clownfish from eggs away from any other fish. Then they introduced new fish and filmed the reaction. Sure enough, anemone fish with no stripes or only one stripe fared pretty well. Anemone fish with 2 stripes got a little bit of a hassle, and those with 3 stripes faced a major standoff. The test was then repeated with small, simple disc-shaped models painted with no stripes, 1, 2, and then 3 stripes. The aggressive pattern continued with the 3-striped disc getting the most angry attention. Now one might surmise that the fish are simply recognizing a pattern, but researchers noted that previous studies have shown that clown anemone fish react much stronger to models with vertical rather than horizontal bars, suggesting that the amount of white color or the general presence of white bars is not the deciding factor. Combined with the observation that the plastic discs, which have no species-defining traits other than the vertical bars, received the same response as the live fish, lead the researchers to suggest that the fish appear to be counting the number of vertical white bars to inform their level of aggression toward intruders. The idea that a clownfish can count is somewhat of a game changer when it comes to the cognitive abilities of these little guys. They may not be ready for complex algebra, but there is apparently a hint of math nerdiness in this species. Anemone fish are interesting to study because of their unique, symbiotic relationship with sea anemones. But what this study shows is that there is much we don't know about life in the marine ecosystems in general, said Dr. Hayashi. The study is a sobering reminder to preserve the fragile coral reefs that fish like the anemone fish inhabit. If the clown anemone fish, which is popular both as a pet and in the media, can surprise us with their abilities to count bars and maintain strict social hierarchies, then it begs the question of how many remarkable animals and animal behaviors have yet to be discovered in these ecosystems under threat. This discovery sheds new light on these popular fish and their level of intelligence, and it also raises expectations with what might be discovered with further research in the future. Don't stop here. Find out more. Visit the links in the description below for more in-depth information on the stories presented in this video.